So on Friday, our contractor found out that the actual weight of the bridge was more than anticipated through theoretical modeling. So since Friday, contractor took some of the weight off to make sure that the level of weight fits within the capacity, lifting capacity of the crane.
How did they find that out? What was the weight and how much was taken off?
Okay, so when the crane lifts the bridge off of the supports, they do have actually a reading of the weight of the bridge. So that reading told the contractor that the actual weight is over, and what they did was they lowered the bridge down back on the bearings, and then they took some of the elements of the bridge off, some of the elements of beams and deck. The bridge remains intact, so it's good to be lifted. However, it does not weigh as much.
This has been a historic endeavor to lift something like this for the first time, we believe, for the city. What's the confidence level that you guys are ready to go now?
So again, the lifting capacity of the crane is furnished with a safety margin, so it's not like we're running by the wire. So right now, as we have less weight to lift, I think contractor has pretty good level of confidence that it will be successful. So.
Can you give us some numbers, just in terms of, we thought it was 90 metric tons. How much more was it over?
Yeah.
And how much did you have to take off?
So it was 30 ton over the previously predicted weight. So instead of 90, it was 120. So some of that weight was taken off, and we are still right now within the safety margin of lifting capacity.
So how much weight was taken off?
I believe it was 15 ton that was taken off.
So it's still over the 90 metric. So we're dealing with 105.
Theoretically, or it will be confirmed as they are pre-lifting, and they will weigh the bridge and will confirm that.
How long is it expected to take?
The lift, it's not very predictable how long the lift takes. It's up to checking everything that is correct and making sure that the pace is actually weighted through safety and through correctness with all the procedures. So it's very hard to guess how long it's going to take.
And where does the bridge go after it's been lifted?
So the bridge is going to be located on the south side of St. George's Island, and it's going to be secured and dismantled thoroughly, and we will allow for removing some of the parts of the bridge, some elements for applications such as public art.
What's the mood on the site, the atmosphere, just the knowledge that it might actually happen today?
Well, it's an excitement, obviously. It's a huge step ahead, and it's been planned for a long time. So everyone is excited and obviously awaiting the result.
Next steps, once this is finished, what's next steps in this project?
On this project, we will continue building the new bridge, which the next phase would be bringing precast tunnel deck, and then finishing off the new deck, and then putting railings along the pedestrian and traffic lanes, and completing the bridge.
And this phase, this part of the bridge will be taken down, we were led to believe, sometime in July? What's left of the bridge?
Yes, July is the time when we are going to have everything removed, and the roadway on the other side of the bridge is going to be constructed.
Did anything fall in the water when you were trying to lift the bridge the first time on Friday?
Not to my knowledge, no.
Is there any concern of that? What are the risks of that?
The bridge has been reviewed, inspected, secured for any loose parts, so it's not expected that anything will go in the water.